Hello friends, welcome to Crack Post Exam channel, your one-stop solution for postal exam preparation. In today's video, we bring you short notes on Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002. Perfect for your upcoming LDC and Inspector of Post exams. Stay tuned till the end, test your knowledge and boost your preparation. Let's get started. Introduction to the PMLA 2002. Official name: the Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002. Enactment: passed by the Parliament of India in 2002 and received presidential assent on January 17, 2003. It was enacted to implement the UN General Assembly resolutions of 1990 and 1998 calling for national anti-money laundering legislation. Commencement date: the Act came into force on July 1, 2005. Applicability: it extends to the whole of India. Overriding effect: the provisions of the PMLA have an overriding effect, meaning they will prevail over any inconsistent provisions in other laws. Core objectives and purpose of PMLA. Primary objective: to prevent money laundering and provide for the confiscation of property derived from or involved in money laundering. Main purpose of money laundering: the act of money laundering is primarily done to convert illegally obtained money into legal money. Criminals use it to hide the illegal origin of their funds, with the final goal of making this illicit money appear legitimate. The offense of money laundering, Section 3. Definition: whosoever directly or indirectly attempts to indulge, knowingly assist, is a party to, or is actually involved in any process or activity connected with the proceeds of crime, is guilty of the offense of money laundering. This includes activities such as concealment, possession, acquisition, use, projecting or claiming it as untainted property. Continuing activity. An explanation clarifies that the process connected with proceeds of crime is a continuing activity as long as a person is enjoying the benefits. Stages of money laundering. Placement: the first stage where illegal money is introduced into the financial system. Layering: the second stage where the source of the money is obscured through multiple and complex transactions to make it hard to trace. Integration: the third and final stage where the laundered money is invested into legal business or assets. Example: buying luxury properties, investing in casinos to make it appear legitimate. Punishments and penalties. Punishments for money laundering, Section 4. General: rigorous imprisonment for a term of 3 to 7 years and a fine. Narcotics related offenses: if the crime is related to offenses under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985 listed in paragraph 2 of Part A of the schedule, the imprisonment can extend up to 10 years. Penalty for non-compliance by reporting entities, Section 13. If a reporting entity fails to maintain or submit required records, the director can impose a monetary penalty of not less than 10,000 rupees but up to 1 lakh rupees for each failure. Punishment for vexatious search, Section 62. An officer conducting a search or arrest without proper justification can be imprisoned for up to 2 years or fined up to 50,000 rupees or both. Punishment for false information, Section 63. A person willfully giving false information can be imprisoned for up to 2 years or fine up to rupees 50,000 or both. Key definitions, Section 2. Proceeds of crime: any property obtained directly or indirectly from criminal activity related to a scheduled offense. This also includes the value of such property even if it is held outside the country. Scheduled offense: the underlying criminal activities that generate illegal money. These are listed in the schedule of the Act and include offences such as drug trafficking, illegal arms sales, insider trading, circulation of fake Indian currency, waging war against the nation, offences under the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988. Attachment: prohibition of transfer, conversion, deposition, or movement of property by an order issued under the Act. Reporting entity: a banking company, financial institution, intermediary, or a person carrying on a designated business or profession. This includes banks, mutual funds, and insurance companies. Offense of cross-border implications: an offense committed outside India which proceeds are transferred to India, or an offense in India which proceeds are transferred abroad. Investigation, adjudication, and confiscation. Investigating authorities. Chapter 8. The primary agency is the Enforcement Directorate, ED. Authorities include the Director, Additional Director, Joint Director, Deputy Director, and Assistant Director. Power to arrest. Section 19. The Director, Deputy Director, or Assistant Director can arrest a person if they have reason to believe, recorded in writing, that the person is guilty of an offense under the Act. Provisional attachment of property. Section 5. An officer not below the rank of Deputy Director can provisionally attach property believed to be proceeds of crime for up to 180 days. A complaint must be filed with the adjudicating authority within 30 days of such attachment. Adjudication. Section 8. The adjudicating authority serves a notice of not less than 30 days on the concerned person. It conducts a hearing and decides if the property is involved in money laundering, after which it can confirm the attachment. Confiscation. Section 9. Once an order of confiscation is passed by the special court, all rights and titles in the property vest absolutely in the central government, free from all encumbrances. Burden of proof. Section 24. The burden of proof is on the accused to prove that the alleged processes of crime are not involved in money laundering. Obligations of reporting entities. Chapter 4. Maintain records. Section 12. Records of all transactions must be maintained for 5 years from the transaction date. Records of client identity must be maintained for 5 years after the business relationship ends. Furnish information. Reporting entities must verify client identity and furnish information to the Financial Intelligence Unit, India FIU India. FIUIND operates under the Ministry of Finance. Specific reporting. Cash transaction reports CTRS for all cash transactions exceeding 10 lakh rupees. Suspicious transaction reports STRS for any transaction that appears suspicious, including attempted transactions. Courts and appeals. Adjudicating authority. Section 6. Appointed by the central government. It consists of a chairperson and 2 members with experience in law, administration, finance, or accountancy. It is not bound by the Code of Civil Procedure but is guided by principles of natural justice. Special courts. Section 43. One or more courts of session are designated as special courts to try offences under PMLA. Offences under PMLA are cognizable and non-bailable. Appellate Tribunal. Section 26. Appeals against an order of the adjudicating authority can be filed here within 45 days. The tribunal can accept an appeal under 45 days if sufficient cause is shown. It tries to dispose of appeal within 6 months. High Court. Section 42. Appeals against an order of the appellate tribunal can be filed in the High Court within 60 days. The High Court is also the appellate authority against orders passed by the special court. Miscellaneous provisions. Offences by companies. Section 70. If a company commits an offence, every person in charge and responsible for the company's business at the time is deemed guilty. However, a person can be absolved if they prove the contravention occurred without their knowledge or that they exercised all due diligence. Recovery of fines, Section 69. Unpaid fines may be recovered in the same manner as arrears under the Income Tax Act 1961. Continuation of proceedings, Section 72. In the event of the death or insolvency of the accused, proceedings can be continued by their legal representatives. International Cooperation, Chapter 9. The Act allows for reciprocal arrangements with foreign countries for assistance in investigation, evidence collection, and confiscation of property. Financial Action Task Force, FATF. FATF is an intergovernmental body established by G7 countries in 1989 to combat money laundering and terrorist financing. India is a member. FATF maintains a grey list and blacklist for non-compliant countries. Friends, today we have covered some important points on short notes on Prevention of Money Laundering Act 2002. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss our upcoming videos. Till then, keep studying and stay motivated. Thank you.